Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey guys, welcome back.
Really excited to hop into the next episode of Mad Men here.
Yeah, I am really loving this show, and this season's been a lot of fun so far.
It has. Look. He's a bad guy when it comes down to it, but I love Don Draper.
Got to be
Love
one
him.
of the great TV lead characters on a drama ever.
Right? It's like Walter White, Tony Soprano, Don Draper.
Got to be up there,
Come on,
right?
top
He's
three.
yeah, absolutely complicated. Um, every broken man is Don Draper, just not as successful, handsome, or smart. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
He's got way too many things going for him. That kind of mask a lot of the problems that he
It's
has.
like every POS guy wants to be Don Draper. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I could get away with being this garbage person if I could just be all the cool things that Don Draper is. But yeah, absolutely loving it. This really is the story of America. That's what makes this show so exceptional. Is
Yeah.
is is we're kind of following how the country's changing, and the idea of how you have to change to kind of chase the uncatchable American dream, yet you're still going to be in full misery. And that's Don Draper. He is a completely made up person,
Yeah.
um, and he's still miserable despite all the success that he's having. I love it,
It
and
just
what a
shows.
great supporting cast too.
It just shows. Money doesn't buy you happiness.
Exactly. The support cast is all great.
They are, yeah. Pete is. Look, we don't like Pete, but he's still quite compelling.
Oh, very much so. I don't think we're supposed to like Pete right now. I'm wondering if that changes down the road, or if Pete's always going to kind of be the heel. I don't know. But for right now, at least, Pete is doing a great job being the unlikable guy.
Yeah.
He's smart. He's not wrong. He's the one who warned them that Kennedy could win because he's the rock star candidate, and he was completely right.
Yeah.
And we have a little bit of empathy for Pete right now because his dad just died in a plane crash.
Sure, he's quite vulnerable.
He's very vulnerable.
Position,
He's not happy in his marriage to Allison Brie. You poor devil, you.
I have to go home to Allison Brie. Boo hoo.
Yeah, right.
Ugh.
And one of the characters who I don't think is supposed to be incredibly likable either, but doesn't get a lot of shout outs is Bert Cooper.
Oh yeah,
I
Cooper?
love Bert Cooper, man.
The Ayn Rand fan.
Yeah. He's obviously just an old, rich, wizened, hardened man who has a really strange romantic notion of what life is supposed to be. And I am here for it. He is such a unique character.
It's a very, like we said, complex show.
Yeah,
well written, and
right.
the themes are incredible, to say the least. I mean, they really are. I love how they handle certain issues in the show.
Completely.
Yeah.
How they've kind of handled the life cycle of this period of time in the country.
Yeah.
Do you want to welcome to Patreon subscribers? So to Tam, Michelle Taylor, Agent Squirrels, Laura Cooley, and Henry Roseman, welcome.
Thanks,
or welcome
guys.
back, as the case may be. No, thank you.
Yeah, and if you guys are watching this on YouTube, if you don't mind, please hit that like button, leave us a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button.
Yeah,
please.
that'd be great. We really would appreciate that.
Love it.
If you'd like to see full reactions to Mad Men or the other shows we're watching, please check out the link in the description below to our Patreon page.
Oh, yeah.
You will need to bring your own copy to watch along with us to sync. So we are watching this on AMC Plus.
Yep.
So a good way to go there.
Love the intro.
Oh, it's so good.
Out of all the shows we watch, this is our favorite intro.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You get somebody to clean up the loose chips on the bar, it's messy. And if I decide I want to spill some during the bid, it's not going to be funny if there's already some there. Am I crazy? I don't think so. Just you try and stick your face into a can of nuts. Don't cut. No, I want to do that again. Roll the camera over that way 5 feet and come in around the lapels.
Sounds like a pro.
Yeah. Kind of
And a
killed
star, probably,
Yeah.
too. He's definitely got star energy. I recognize that guy from Old School.
Oh, he was in Old School, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's been on a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, get Sitting Bull on the phone. We found the last buffalo.
Oh my god!
Dang!
Him out, sweetheart. I want to see if Geppetto's building a fire in there.
What? What? Where did that come from?
Just for your information, this guy's laughing over here.
What a monster!
Yeah, what?
Who is this guy?
I don't know, but he sucks.
I do love your car. That's not romantic. Did you hear the part where I said 10 years?
Look how spoiled these guys are.
I know.
Just the image of getting off the horse and having some rando take the horse away from
Yeah.
him without even acknowledging the guy.
Yeah, Rich Country Club. Kind
Yeah,
of
oh
thing.
yeah.
Well, I've done plenty of things for him. And I'd love to continue doing so. Please, Mia.
Ha! Marking our territory a little bit there, huh?
A little bit.
Back off, ladies. He's mine.
He's mine.
It's so horrible to put girls that fat in a leotard. Stop. She'll outgrow it. She did.
Some of these mothers suck.
They really do.
I guess when you're like your best hope for your daughter is marrying somebody good. He's got Ken's paycheck.
Yes, Mr. Crane.
Nothing. Get the door, will you?
What?
Why?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Do you just want to see how much he makes?
I.
That's so catty.
It's so weird. I'm just gonna try to replace it.
Yeah.
Yeah, idiot.
Serves you right. I don't feel bad for you. So what, he's gonna open somebody else's paycheck to get their envelope? This isn't
How
fixing
many
things.
envelopes are you gonna ruin?
Right, how many people's paychecks are you gonna look at, man?
Yeah.
Okay,
Glad
good,
he
yeah.
didn't go through with it.
He makes $300 a week.
What? That mannequin makes $300 a week,
God.
and they should spend it on you. You're making that place.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't either.
No, I can't do that.
I didn't know this was about you feeling sorry for yourself.
Wow, Lady
Amanda.
Macbeth.
And also, like, as far as asking for a raise goes, I've never been in a situation like that. But I mean, if you've been there for a while, you can
It's like,
talk
hey
to the
man,
boss.
let me talk about my future. Yeah.
Got a baby on the way. I do good work here.
Right.
Let's bump it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, this might be a Bergman film. Is this Persona? I could be wrong. Let us know in the comments, please.
Can you fix this one? Make it so it can look unopened?
You need a fake passport, too?
I got...
There's nothing you can do. That's why you don't tell your wife. Wish you hadn't told me.
I think
Right?
she's right. Well, how the hell do I do that?
Then you're worth every penny they're paying you.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, he's right.
He is right.
If you can't think of a reason why you're indispensable, then you're
Yeah.
not indispensable.
I love how they're tackling that this episode. What's your worth?
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell him. Give me a cigarette. Yes, sir.
Why don't you get your own? We have a whole storeroom full of lunches.
Yeah.
I don't smoke. So, what we're dealing with here is you failed to control Jimmy Barrett and you failed to control Mr. and Mrs. Utz. So maybe both of you aren't suited for these tasks.
Oh, there was
There's
the
a
owner
company.
instead of company.
What the? Yeah, what
You
was that
idiots.
guy doing?
What a
You're
moron.
shooting their commercial.
Utz is going to lose Jimmy and we're going to lose Utz. Oh, God. I missed the 50s.
Save this. Come on. Cosgrove should have told me they were here. I would have never let her near that set.
I did. I told Lois. I took them by here, but you were out.
Ooh.
Oh.
So it's kind of Don's fault.
Yeah.
Is it the movies?
A guy like that must know how to make a charming apology or he'd be dead.
Right?
No kidding.
Are you firing me? Oh, no.
It's nice to see that you care about something.
What?
Wow.
I'm trying to think. Stick to the switchboard.
Oh yeah, she was a switchboard operator.
Yeah.
That's right. That was in love with Sal. Yeah.
So is she going back to the switchboard there?
I hope to go back to
Okay,
the
I don't
switchboard.
want her to be like leaving Sterling Cooper.
Right. Unemployed. Yeah.
How do you like it over there?
Oh, did Sterling Coup lose some of its drunken luster?
I don't know.
Top 20 show. E.G. Marshall, Bob Reed. Lawyers, but you know, they really care. So the writers turned in this script about something we threw away last year because they used the word abortion 30 times in 51 minutes.
It's crazy to think that you couldn't say that on TV back in the day, let alone
Right.
show it.
Right.
I wonder if they did change in the 60s, though, because the 60s was
It's
You
when-
know.
yeah.
a lot of stuff changed then.
Were you pregnant?
This was a real thing. Wow.
Yeah.
Then you went to Dr.
Is that the
Montgomery
woman
for an
from
abortion.
To Kill a Mockingbird? It looks like the daughter in To Kill a Mockingbird who was crying rape.
Really?
It looks like her.
I-
I could be wrong, but it looks a
Sure.
lot like her.
Let us know in the comments, guys.
Yeah.
This is a
So
great
buy me a
shot.
drink.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Look at that.
I think there's been plenty.
He has to know that you're a fan. And that he knows more than you. And that he's got a shot with your wife? Girlfriend?
So who's going to have a talk with him, you or me?
Neither of us. I have to go.
Let me drive you over. I don't want to do this.
He doesn't like to mix the business.
He doesn't.
Doesn't feel that way.
He has. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Wow. She's just going for it, isn't she?
He's a weak man.
He is a weak man.
He was doing so good. You weren't cheating for so long, Don. Come on, man.
To be fair, she didn't take no for an answer.
And you're on a public street, so that's also a thing.
But she promised.
He's drinking his dinner again.
She...
I know. Every episode. What's for dinner? Bourbon.
Yeah, right.
You gonna feel horrible now, Don? I hope you do.
I got it monogrammed.
I'm a bad husband.
Yeah.
I've just always been more comfortable with animals when they were on the other end of my rifle.
That's a terrible attitude.
Sure is.
It
Yeah.
is.
I can only dream to have a study that nice.
It's pretty fancy, isn't it?
Yeah. I like those old school lights too.
Yeah.
My wife, the shillings, you.
Okay. If that's what you want.
That's so weird.
I'll see you Monday.
She's holding it over his head.
Oh, yeah.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah, I feel like it was a power play by her.
It was totally a power
so,
play.
yeah, now she's gonna hold that over
She's in
his head.
charge now,
Yeah.
yeah. Don, you're an idiot.
We literally just praised you for being smart.
Gotta dial that back a bit, don't
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Case, having been married for some time, I can tell you your fiance would be very unhappy with you sharing this with a stranger.
we? She's right, Arthur.
Arthur, I like being around you. Don't say anything to ruin that.
Yeah, that's a
call.
good answer. That's what Don should have been able to do when he was getting hit on. She's stronger than Don.
She is stronger than Don.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that's not okay. That is not okay.
Don't tell me what to do.
It's rapey, dude. Come
Yeah.
on.
She's not playing, man. Back off.
Bertie. We'll go there alone another time.
He always says that.
Yeah,
False promises, Don.
yeah.
Controversy means viewers. Women will find a way to watch this. Maybe just because they don't want to get left out.
I have to say, I'm very impressed you brought this to us. I wish we were a different kind of company.
We all work for someone.
Yeah,
Ain't
I
that
like
the
that.
truth?
He handled that well.
You know what? Good for him. I think he earned a raise there.
Yeah, did a good job there.
I'm smiling. What do you want?
A raise. 300 a week.
Well,
say it.
Don't
Give me a number.
don't say the Ken Cosgrove thing. Say 300.
Say 300.
How about 310?
No one makes that around here, not even close. How about 2 1/4?
You know what? He got a $25 a week raise and a new job title. Go for it.
I don't know why he said nobody around here makes that much when it's like Ken obviously does. But still, you're right.
Well, he doesn't. He's not supposed to know that Ken does.
That's short. And he did get a raise, and
Yeah.
he's the head of the television department.
Yeah.
So there you go.
He wants to apologize.
Oh, dear.
I'm with her.
I am too.
I don't think this is the place for that because it could backfire. And
Right.
you could have public humiliation.
Oh my, I am such a fan.
You know, when you imagine someone saying that to you, you always hope it's her. Make it fast. Well, this place is still French.
Oh
Yeah,
my God,
yeah.
this guy
You all
sucks.
like, I think an apology, and a public one like this one, has to be worth $25,000.
Oh my God.
No, it's
And I
not.
want it in the.
Believe me, I will ruin him.
Okay, maybe she doesn't have quite the power over Don that she thought she had.
That I was just gonna say.
I think
that's
that was the
exactly
move right
him
there.
Taking the power back.
Yeah,
Like,
he-
you can't
yeah, he-
hold this over me.
Right.
There's the guy under the lights, and there's me. He's made me rich, but he hasn't made me very nice. Hope we can put it behind us.
I guess I just don't have the stomach for it.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh,
He has no idea.
that's a great representation of like how this is.
Yeah.
She's crying. And
Yes.
he's completely oblivious to her.
Yeah.
We make a great team.
Is that? I don't know if I believe her.
I think she's trying to convince herself
Yeah,
that she's happy.
she's trying to talk herself into being his
Whatever that this is.
his
yeah.
mouthpiece.
He has nothing nice to say back to her.
He doesn't.
He looks completely lost.
Just right, this girl on his arm driving forward,
right,
just
like,
pushing forward with
He's
whoever's
looking
on his
like,
arm.
I don't know what to do or how to react.
Yeah. Honestly, very good episode.
Yeah, it
we
was-
say
it
that
was.
at the end of each episode, but I mean,
This is a strong television series, for
the
sure.
show is getting stronger too.
Yeah, it is.
They kind of. I don't want to say this is a model episode because it wasn't like didn't take place in one setting or anything.
Right.
But it did kind of diverge from the main storyline. Obviously,
A little bit. There was not much time in the office, was there?
No, not at all.
For this one.
And I think they were kind of hinting at something with Duck in the last episode.
What do you mean?
Duck and Pete had something kind of going on a little bit.
Oh
With
yeah,
Mark.
they were working. They were working
Yeah,
the airline.
with the
right.
airline situation, and I figured that the airline situation would be a prevalent storyline going forward, which I'm sure it probably still will be.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But in this episode, we saw Duck once, I think, and it was kind of like, you better fix this.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so this whole episode is about Don. Like,
Yeah, it was about Don and
putting
Utz
out a fire, basically.
right?
Yeah.
In the very complicated way in which he did it, which involved sleeping with that lady.
Like grabbing her up in the restaurant there.
I thought that was amazing. I thought that was great writing.
No, sure, it was
She's-
fantastic writing. Yeah,
she said she slept with him to gain an upper hand over him.
Yeah.
Like I'll get this guy into me and I'll have this way upper hand and I'll get what I want.
Yeah.
And he completely showed her that she was not the one with the power.
Sounds gross, but literally, she held that over
Right.
him, and then
Right.
he grabbed it and was like, "You don't have this over me."
Yeah,
you know, and that was a very good representation of that. You know, what I
do
mean?
it. He said, "Do what I say."
Yeah,
I mean,
literally. You know, and I will ruin it. Believe me, and I believed him.
Right.
I did
It was
believe
a
him, you know?
Yeah, they both of them are shallow, awful people who use sex as a power dynamic here.
Yes.
And
Don's like, that's not real power.
Don won.
He did win. He did win. And you know what?
For as sad as that is, Don won.
And I believe it kind of shows how sad comedians are, kind of, because you know what I mean. Like the guy knew he did wrong,
Right.
and his apology did seem genuine. I'm sure if he wasn't told, he wouldn't have apologized. But when he did apologize,
it was a good apology. I felt like it was a pretty good apology. Honestly,
that's what I'm saying. Like he knew.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have dinner with that guy, but you know what I mean.
Oh no way.
No, especially if he's drinking and
right. Yeah, I'm out.
And acting a fool, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, great episode. Explains the benefactor. You know, don't bite the hand that feeds. I like that. Who was the guy with the glasses that opened the check by accident? I always forget his name
because
we know Ken, we know Pete. Is it
Paul?
Is it David?
No, I don't think so. I'm blanking out too.
Anyways, I like his storyline as well. He's moving up. That's great. Trying to show his worth a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere with that. I forgot. But so now that we're gonna have the television department now.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That's
cool. I like how they're working because it's realistic. Now they're working in like media the media buys with television. I mean it's the height of network television right here in the 50s and 60s. So
I'm surprised they didn't have one already. I mean,
right.
the 50s were home to like lots of TV shows.
Right, they said every other ad agency had a media department, or television department. So.
It's smart, makes sense.
Yeah.
I think every single ad department now has a television division. So.
Well, don't they? I mean, like historically, don't they like? You have the ad departments are the ones that pair the sponsors with the appropriate TV shows. Yeah. So like they have to know what's actually going to be on the episode going forward. You know, before they throw in an ad, you know,
and that's kind of like the whole the data sharing thing.
Right,
it's kind of controversial because they want to tailor ads to you,
right,
on your streaming services. Sure. So that's kind of
they were tailoring for the TV shows. Yeah,
so it's kind of interesting how it just kind of evolves over
time. Oh yeah, you know. But anyway, great episode, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.
See ya.